Hello, I am G. Veera Reddy, lecturer in Computer Science, Xavier Government Degree College, Sattupalli, Khammam district. Today, my topic is disadvantages of the file processing system and advantages of the DBMS. First, disadvantages of the file processing system. The file processing system is a good when there is only a limited number of files and data in are very less. As the data and files in the system grow, handling them become difficult. There are following disadvantages of file processing system. In this file processing system, a number of advantages in the file processing system. Before using the DBMS, all are used by file processing system. A limited number of files is there in that time. It is easy to operate and use. In the file size is grown and handling them become difficult. Continuously many number of disadvantages or problems in the file processing system. This file processing system has a many number of disadvantages. In this first disadvantage, data mapping and access. Although all the related information is grouped and stored in different files, there is no mapped between any two files. If you have any two files stored in different files, in different two files, there is no mapping or relation between the two files. Not linked or not related, not relation, not mapped. If you take a two files, suppose student and student report file, they are two different files. They are not linked by any means. If we need to display student details along with his report, we cannot directly pick from these two files, because why? The two files has no relation, no link, no mapping. So get all details, then go student report file and search for his file report. When there is a very high amount of data, it is always a time consuming task to search a particular information from the file processing system. It is always an inefficient method to search for the data. If we want any small data, you want to access total data and then classify, or and then you identify the searching and then you get the result. Here we have a two files, student file and report file, student report file. They are two different files, they are not linked by any means. If you display the student details along with their report, his report, we cannot find or pick up from those two files. We have to write a lengthy program to search the student file. First, get all details, then go student report file and search for his report. when there is very high amount of data, it is always time consuming tasks to search for particular information. From this file, it is always an inefficient method to search for the data. The next one is data redundancy. First one is you seen already. First one, data mapping and access. Second one is data redundancy. There is no methods to validate the insertion of duplicate data in the file system. There is no method to validate the insertion of duplicate data in the file system. Any user can enter any data. The file system does not validate for the kind of data being entered, nor does it validate for the previous existence of the same data in the same file. Here, data redundancy means duplication of the data. Data redundancy, duplication of the data. Duplicate data in the system is not appreciated as it is a waste of space and always leads to confusion and mishandling of data. When there are duplicate data in the file, we need to update or delete the record. We might end up updating, deleting one of the record, leaving the other record in the file. Again, the file system does not validate this process. Hence, the purpose of storing the data is lost. Though the file name says student file, there is a chance of entering staff information, office report information in the file. The file system allows any information to be entered into any file. It does not isolate the data being entered from the group it belongs to. Here, data redundancy means duplication of the data. If you have duplicate data if you have student data, suppose we have two files. First one is student, second one is student report. The common data for student and student report are name of the student, hall ticket number, father name, address, class. These are all the common for the student and student report. If you have two files, first one is student and second one is student report. If you want to change the address of the student or change the marks report of the student, if you changed one file but next time you want to access the file, the changed file will be retrieved, maybe not changed file to be retrieved. There is a duplication problem or redundancy problem. Data dependence. In the files, Data are stored in a specific format. So, tab, comma or semicolon if the format of any of the files is changed. Then the program for processing this file needs to be changed. But there would be many programs dependent on this file. We need to know in advance all the programs which are using this file and change in the entire place. Which are using this file and change in the entire place. Missing to change in any one place will fail the whole application. Similarly, changes in the storage structure or accessing the data affect all the places where this file is being used. We have to change its entire programs. That is the smallest change in the file affects all the programs needed to change in all of them. In this data dependency, the data are stored in a specific format, tabs, comma or semicolon. If the format of this any files changed, then the program of processing this file needs to change. But there would be many programs dependent on this file. We need to know in advance all the programs which are using this file and change in the entire place. Missing to change in any one place will fail the whole application. Similarly, changing in storage structure or accessing the data affect all the places where this file is being used. We have to change its entire programs. That is the smallest change in the file affects all the programs and needs change in all them. Data inconsistency. Imaging student and students files have student address in it. We have taken two files. First one is student and second file is student report. There was a change request for one particular student address. The program searched only the student file for this address and it is updated it correctly. There is another program that prints the student report and mails it to the address maintained in the student report file. What happens to the report of student whose address is being changed? There is a mismatch in the actual address and his report is sent to his old address. This mismatch is different copies of the same data in the collected, the inconsistency. This has occurred here because there is no proper listing of files which has the same copies of data. This is a data inconsistency. For suppose we have two files in the bank. We have two accounts. One account is saving a bank account, another one is the current account. In these two accounts, in the same name, in the same address, same identification, the difference is account number only. If you want to change the address of saving account, if your address is updated, and then the report or any information about the current account by sending address, it was sent by old address, because why, we have a two accounts in one bank, one is saving and the another one is current account. The both accounts are in the same name. We changed or updated the address in one account, but the another account address was oldest, because the total correspondence sends only old address. This is a problem of data inconsistency. Data isolation. Imagine you have generate a single report of a student who is studying in a particular class. His study report, his library book details and hostel information, all the information are stored in a different files. How do you get all these details in one report? You have to write a program, but before writing a program, the programmer should find out which all files have a information needed. What is the format of each file, how to search for the data in each file, etc. Once all this analysis is done, we write a program. If there are 2 to 3 files involved, programming would be a bit simply. Amazing if there is many files involved in it. It would require a lot of effort from the programmer. Since all the data are isolated from each other in different files, programs different file programming becomes difficult. In data isolation, if you have a student studying in a particular class, he studied report, his library books details and hostel details and other details, all the information are stored in a different files. How to get all the details in the one report? We have to write a program, but before writing a program, the programmer should find out what files we have the information needed, what is the format for each file, how to search for the data each file, etc. Once all the analysis is done, we write a program. If there are 2 to files involved, programming would be built simple. Imagine if there is a lot of many files involved in it. It would require a lot of effort from the programmer, since all the data is isolated from each other in different files. Programming becomes difficult. The next one is security. Each file can be password protected, but what if you have to give access to only a few records in the file? For example, the user has to be given access to view only their bank account information in this file. This is a very difficult in the file system. Each file can be password protected. Security. Each file can be password protected. But what if you have to give access to only few records in the file? For example, the user has to be given access to view only their bank account information in the file. In the system, this is very difficult in the file program processing system. This is a low security and it is not easy to access. This is a disadvantage of file processing system. Integrity problem. If you need a check for certain insertion criteria while entering the data into the file, it is not possible directly. It is not possible directly. We can do it writing programs. Say, if you have to restrict the students above age 18, then it is by means of the program alone. There is no direct checking facility in the file system. Hence, these kinds of integrity checks are not easy in the file system. If we need to check for certain insertion criteria while entering data into a file, not possible directly. Some of the data is not possible to enter directly. You have to instruct to student above age 18 we can do it. Writing program says there is no direct checking facility. If suppose in a bank account or in a driving license above 18 years are only eligible for driving license, where it checks in the file processing system, it is not possible to check the facility in the system. There is a integrity checkings are needed. That means if you enter date of birth for the particular person, it checks you want to check the directly from the what he enclosed. Suppose he enclosed SSC memo by proof of his birth date. The database or integrity can be checked by the SSC board details from board details. If you submit the birth certificate, the integrity can check by the birth certificate details. This is the process. It not possible in the data file processing system. Next one, atomicity problem. If there is any failure to insert, update or delete in the file system, there is no mechanism to switch back to the previous state. Imagine marks for one particular subject need to be entered into the report file, and then total needs to be calculated. But after entering the new marks, the file is closed without saving. That means whole of the required transaction is not performed. Only the totaling of marks has been done, but the addition of marks not being done. The total marks calculated is wrong in this case. Atomicity refers to the completion of the whole transaction or not completing it at all. Partial completion of any transaction leads to incorrect data in the system. The file system does not guarantee atomicity. It may be possible with the complex program, but introduce for each transaction costs money. In the atomicity for problem, there is an insertion, deletion or updation in the file system. There is no mechanism for switch back or to check the back previous state. Manage marks. Imagine a particular student subject marks entered in the report and then total marks to be calculated. The new marks, total marks entered, the file is closed without saving. That means whole of the required transaction is not performed. Only the totaling of marks has been done. The addition of marks is not being done. The total marks calculated is wrong in this case. Atomicity refers to the completion of the whole transaction or not completing it all. Partial completion of the transaction leads to incorrect data in the system. The file system does not guarantee atomicity. It may be possible with complex programs, but introduce for each transaction costs money. Concurrent access. Accessing the same data from the same file is called concurrent access. In this file system, concurrent access leads to incorrect data. For example, a student wants to borrow a book from the library. He searches for the book in the library file and see that only one copy is available. At the same time, another student also wants to borrow the same book and checks the one copy is available. The first student opts for borrow and get the book, but it is still not updated in 0 copy in this file. And the student also opts for borrow, but there are no books available. This is the problem of concurrent access to the file system. If a student in this concurrent access if a same data from the same file is collected concurrent access. In the file system, concurrent lead to incorrect data. For example, two students are want to borrow books in the library. Same time, the those two students search for a book in the library file. Seen that only one copy is available. At the same time, another also seen the same single copy is available. The first student opt for borrow the book and gets the book, but it is still not updated by 0 in the file, and the second student also opt for borrow, but there is no books available. This is a problem of concurrent access. In the same time access, in the same file accessing is called as the concurrent access. Concurrent access. Here, this is a disadvantage of the file processing system. Basically, file processing system is a good one in a limited number of files, but the high data is not grown, become difficult to handle the large amount of data, a large amount of files. In this disadvantage of the file processing system, the first one is data mapping and access. In this data mapping and access, there is a different files that is not possible to mapping or linking or relation between the two files. The accessing is too hard. Data redundancy, it is a duplication of the data. If you find a file, the duplicate will be appears. The third one, data dependency. If a tab, comma or semicolon format of the files changes, the program process need to be changed. Data dependency, data and files are different. If you want to change the data, the program to be changed. Data inconsistency, if you want to change the almost all if your data have a redundancy, the inconsistency will be occurred. Data inconsistency will be occurred. If you have to change the student address, we have two files for student. If you change one address, the next time the address will be get the old address or no address. Data isolation, this is a different student files you have. You want to add or you want to take total information of the student. If you want to write a big program to access these total data of the student, because why the data is isolated. Next, security problem. A limited security was given to the file processing system. Integrity problem. If we want any condition to be applied, the cross checking or integration checking is not possible. Atomicity. In insertion, deletion or updation, if you want to go to the previous stage, the previous stage is not possible to check. The problems will be occurred. Concurrent access. If you want to access the same file in the same time, the concurrent access will be concurrent access will be displayed, because this is the concurrent access problem. These are the disadvantages of the file processing system. In the next class, we see the advantages of the DBMS. Thank you.